Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? I just thought I'd make that joke because this technically 5th time we're going to Kanto, but I'm counting it as 3rd because like gold and crystal, those were victory laps. Various buttons will be explained in the order of their importance. Okay, whatever. I don't know if that was in the original or if that's them being like, oh, we gotta make sure people on the Switch know how to play. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Except it won't be me, it's gonna be Leaf. I'm not a Leaf. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. Man, don't you just love the era of Nintendo before hand-holding? Like, back at the GameCube and Game Boy Advance, they never held your hand. They never told you exactly where to go. They let you figure everything out on your own. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That's our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Ah! The screen is so big. Cause I'm looking at the different monitor now, and it's like, oh geez, it's blown up. It's so big. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This text speed is so slow. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Yeah. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Girl. We're not being red again for the 3rd Kanto in a row. Or, well, again, not counting gold and crystal. Let's begin with your name. What is it? No auto suggests this time. I missed if Oak's name was all caps. I don't know if this is when they fixed the all caps thing. I'm just gonna roll with all caps. Just double checking. It is indeed Leaf. L-E-A-F. Oh, sorry, I have to hit A after pressing start. Right, so your name is Leaf. Yes. Excuse me. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name again now? Well, not Red. Guess we'll go with Gary, because that's what I called him in blue, even though he... Or no, he was red and blue, but in yellow he was Gary. Wait. Let me go to the wiki and see what the wiki says. The rival is officially called in this game. He's been blue, he's been Gary, but now he will be... Blue. Okay. Yep, just making sure. Fire red, leaf green. Blue. Leaf and blue. It's my biggest enemy. Myself! Was it blue? Hang on, I'm putting my keyboard away. The secret's out. I am Professor Oak's grandson. That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. Leaf. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. No, it's not. That won't be till the Switch era. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Also Switch. Jesus, it's only a matter of time until Pokemon uses all the words and you can make an entire sentence out of Pokemon game titles. Right. All girls dream of traveling. It said so on TV. That's how you know it's true. They can't televise lies. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Again, I can't... The picture is so big and the text is so clear. It's... Like, I get that it's not high-resolution pixel art, but it feels really high-resolution and crisp. My mind is playing tricks on me. I mean, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. It's got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Also, let me, option. Text speed fast, please. Sound, wait, why is this, why did it default to mono? This is Switch. Well, they probably didn't change that setting in the ROM, because technically, the Switch is just emulating this. It's legal emulation. Button mode, help! Okay. Frame. Oh, look, it's the classic. I'll just leave it on one for now. Watch me never change it ever again. I've been playing for a whole minute. I better save. Don't want to lose all that progress. Palatown. Sheets of your journey await. In the town that everybody leaves immediately because there's nothing to do here. Except Oak's lab, I guess. What is my family doing here if not to help Professor Oak? What, it's only Leaf? Gramps isn't around. Well, where is he? This is my third time playing this. You think I would... You think I would know? You think I would know how to start... Generation 1. Hey, wait, don't go out there. Or whatever he said. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. And then I did not auto-walk to follow him. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Leaf. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Yeah, technically he was here first. Why is... You know, everyone gets on Gary's case for being such a jerk. Or, in this case, Blue. Everyone gets on Blue's case for being such a jerk. But, like, the game's pretty rude back to him. He was here first. Technically, he should get first pick. Never mind being related to the professor. I see, Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. No. Squirtle is your choice. It's one worth raising. No. Because we've used both of them before. Ah, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. So, Leaf, you're claiming the fire Pokemon, Charmander? Yes. Also, it happens that time I played, I think it was Leaf Green, on my brother's cartridge for however long that was before he wanted it back and wanted to play it himself. And I was just like, okay, I'll just play something else then. Yeah, I had a Charmander. Don't really care for that version of that jingle. I can feel something about it. Just feel, it lacks oomph. Nickname will be... I keep looking at the wrong part of the nicknames file I have because I have at the top now is like, okay, well, I don't know what game I want to have these Pokemon in, but if I ever had them, here's the nicknames I would have. Maybe I should put that at the bottom. So I stopped reading it and thinking like, oh, that's for Leaf Green. So I had the Charmander, and I named it... Wait, it's female! Whoa! That didn't happen in the first time I played this. I was waiting for this to happen. It's statistically bound to happen. It's a 25% chance your starter will be female. And I think this is the first time my starter has ever been female when it's not the grass Pokemon. Because I've had a female Snivy and I've had a female Sprigatito. It's a good thing I decided to come up with a backup name just in case. So I was gonna call it. If it was a him, I was gonna call him Valoo, after the dragon from Wind Waker, who kind of resembles Charizard a little bit, vaguely, if you squint your eyes really, really hard. So, in fact, squint your eyes so much that they're closed, and you picture Charizard instead of Valoo. That's what Valoo looks like. But I have another one. No, not a second one. And I have the same thing figured out for a rarer Pokemon, so I don't have to kerfuffle with getting the right gender. Just whichever I catch is the one that I catch. And it doesn't matter if it's male or female, just like in real life. I shouldn't have to keep looking back at the file to spell check this name, but I'm just making sure. Instead of naming her after the dragon from Wind Waker, the dragon from Spyro, but not Spyro, the other one, Cinder. One of 2 Spyro characters to become a Skylander, including Spyro himself. I'll take this one then. Blue received a Squirtle from Professor Oak. You know, I never account for what Pokemon my rival is gonna have. May actually be a problem that he's gonna have the water one, but water resists itself, and I always have a water Pokemon, so I'm not supremely worried. If a water Pokemon appears on your Pokemon, or your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. I thought that said room for a moment. Wait, Leaf, let's check out a Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Okay, take on me. And I don't think I like how the music sounds. Okay, well now that they've gotten the synth guitar as less prominent, it doesn't sound as weird, but kind of wish I could compare it to the original, but I have no idea. Also, a weird thing, the game is presented slightly higher than you would expect. Like, you would think that it's centered on the screen, and then, you know, you have all the black around. Like, I can, like, well, I can't show you. I was look at, I'll take my stream interface away. I mean, oh, I still have that one on. I wasn't sure which it was gonna fit into, so I just had both. But yeah, so like you would think it would be centered like this. It's not. I actually had to move the capture down because for some reason it's rendered at the top of the screen and the black is like a U around it. It's weird and it doesn't make sense. But I'm glad that it's still, you know, original. I mean, why would they change it? But it's still the original proportions of a Game Boy Advance game. So I can just stick it neatly in the stream interface I made for playing Game Boy Advance Pokemon. Anyway, time for the most boring part of any Pokemon game. Spamming tackle until you win. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Leaf, you never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle has been trained against trying to make the other Pokemon fainted by lower HP wins. More than talk about you learn from experience. Right now, you can see for yourself. Again, don't you just love, like, the era before the Wii, when Nintendo started to get really hand-holdy? Don't you just love when they weren't, and never were at all, ever, before the Wii? Oh, sorry, Scratch, not Tackle. Really damage that is the key to any battle. And people, like, I know Pokemon is really hand-holding nowadays, but they don't stop you mid-battle and go, see that? That's HP. You win the battle by lowering the HP. At least not that I remember. Come on, Cinder. Come on, Cinder. I wonder if this fight is scripted to not have any critical hits on your opponent. Or with them hitting you. Because if they got a critical hit, you would lose. Ding! I gotta clear the space over in the corner. Like, I couldn't see all of the numbers going up. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. No, you picked the right one. You just... I don't know. Stink. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. But it will be stronger. Or sorry, not stronger. Just make them strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Leaf, Gramps, smell you later. He left without his Pokédex. Leaf, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. I can read. It has to battle for it to grow. Don't run away from wild battles. It'll catch up to you. Thanks, Sapphire. Hang on, let me get my map. Leaf, I heard you had a battle against Blue. I wish I'd seen that. Can I have this? It's a big map of the Kanto region. Now this would be useful. Thanks. Well, why? What is this remix? I mean, not really remix, because it's still trying to sound like the original. It's not trying to make a new melody out of it, but like, it sounds like it's being played by a banjo. And down goes the Rattata. I still can't believe I got a female after I was like, you know, I should probably come up with a backup nickname just in case my starter ends up being female. Jeez, good thing I was prepared. Pidgey. Tackle. It's also funny how I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be like recreating that save I didn't get to finish of Leaf Green. And Fate decided, no, it won't be identical. You're getting a female starter. You're not gonna have Valoo. Well, you know what? Cinder rolls off the tongue better anyway. I'm a little dinged up. Better go to the Pokemon Center. For a second. Never forget the glitch that can happen where instead of the game thinking you have 0 Pokemon, it rolls the number backwards and has the maximum amount of Pokemon. Actually, not even maximum possible, because technically maximum is 6. It's 255 Pokemon, and it just keeps putting Pokeballs down and all over the Pokemon Center. That's the thing. Go look up Chiptide's video about Pokemon and their the I don't know what you call it, the soft lock prevention, I guess. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? I would question how that guy knows I came, or how he knows I know Professor Oak. But Pallet Town is a town that has exactly 4 buildings. Yes, I know Professor Oak. Be more concerning if I didn't know Professor Oak. That's what you would call living under a rock. Not gonna pretend like I don't live under a rock in real life. I hope the sound was good, by the way. Since this is the Switch version, I had to change recording setup. And no clue if the sound is loud enough. Well, we're already seeing a nice difference in performance with how strong Cinder was going up and how strong she is coming down. Also, with the name Cinder, it kind of is just the only female dragon name I could really come up with that was fitting for a fire dragon. Oh, Leaf. That was my old Pokemon. Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Also, let me point out the contradiction that he's like, oh, it's my old Pokemon. The only one of the Pokemon I had when I was a trainer that I still have left. But he also called it the young Pokemon. I have to train the young Pokemon. Well, which is it? Are they young or are they your old partner? They could be the baby of your young of your old partner. But they can't be your old partner and a young Pokemon. That doesn't make sense. The math does not add up. Well, you're a Pokemon professor. You're not a math professor. What's that? You have something for me? Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Gramps. I wasn't sure if it was waiting for me to click it or if he was going to scroll on screen on his own. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Leaf and Blue. I like how, like, if I was the boy, the names would go together. But because I'm the girl, it's Leaf. I feel like, doesn't Leaf come from a manga? And then the games kind of just rolled with it, but then I don't know. I don't know what Blue would be in that case. I don't read manga that much. Unless it's like the Splatoon manga. Do they have more issues of that? I only have the one. Did they ever make more? Anyway, Leaf and Blue, take these with you. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Wow, 5. You really sprang for the... Never mind. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Sure is. You know, Generation 1. Historical. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Yeah, leave it all to him. I'm not gonna catch anything I don't need. Leaf, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. It's true. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. Those two sentences have no connection. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Leaf. Ha! Don't bother coming around to my place after this. I can't even run yet. I don't have my shoes that come with instructions. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Oh, her name is Daisy. I forgot. Thank you, Daisy. I'll see you in Mario Kart later. It's weirdly refreshing coming out to a route and it's just... Route 1. The first route. Oh, also, to be able to hear the game, I had to turn my headphones way up from what I have been having them at, so I'm probably going to go deaf when I listen to music tomorrow. His freaking headphones. I mean, well, I would hope they would remember when I had them on my, you know, had them at the last time I connected to my computer. But it's been annoying trying to, you know, switching back between computer and phone. And I switch, you know, I switch back to phone and it's like, volume at maximum? It's like, no, the opposite. Volume barely not. That's not good grammar. Volume barely there. Volume like 4 clicks from the bottom. Out of like 20 clicks. I'll show you how you get a vocal. It's funny, the sound bar on my phone is, like, it even changes color when you go up high enough. Yeah, you would think with it being in the red, it would be like, hey, maybe don't turn your phone on at this volume. Maybe we'll start you not in the red, just so you don't blow out your eardrums, and you can raise it manually yourself if you enjoy having your music that loud, but this guy kind of looks like Wario in terms of palette. You know about 2 kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? No. Oh, okay then. Man, this house looks like a house now. Someone lives here. Never mind, it's the school. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Well, time for me to take a detour over here. Route 22. Here way too early. Hey, isn't there supposed to be like an interaction with Blue if you go far enough? Also, since, you know, first gym leader is Brock, should maybe try to evolve Cinder and get her like Metal Claw or something. No, not you. I probably should have double-checked to make sure I can even catch the Pokemon I want. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's never been version exclusive. Not you, Mankey. I should be hitting you with Ember. You probably have worse special defense. Level 9. I think... There I go again with the mouth smacking. I think that should evolve at level 12 or 14, something like that. Early 10s. But evolving isn't the point here. I want to catch someone who can learn... Well, I guess Cinder can also learn a move that's super effective against Rock, but the permanent team member is here. If I can find them. I time my clicks with the music. Kind of. Slightly offbeat, but if this were a rhythm game, it would have accepted those. It wouldn't have said perfect, but it would have said, like, good or okay. Maybe bad if it's feeling ungenerous. Speaking of rhythm games rating you, I want to get around to playing Parappa the Rapper. It's like you know, not really much of a PlayStation person, so I never grew up with it. But everybody who did loves it. I don't really see why, because it's like the most basic rhythm game ever. Just, oh, press the button that appears on the screen when the thing goes over the thing. And it only doesn't it only have like 6 songs in it? Like, that's not a rhythm game. That's barely an album. But I guess it's easy for me to say that, having grown up with like Guitar Hero, where you get like 5 songs a set list, and you get like 7 set lists. That's like 5 parappas. Man, you know, you think people think games are too expensive nowadays and you're paying too much for too little content? Yeah, imagine paying full price for Parappa the Rapper and whatever money that was back then. And you only get 6 songs you can play, and the game doesn't even let you play on easy all the way through. It's like it stops you at like song 4. It's like, you're playing on easy. Try again on medium to get this next song. And then you do that, and it's like, but you gotta be playing on hard if you want all of the songs. You know, it's one thing for, like, Castlevania or whatever to be like, you beat the game on easy, but now beat it again on hard for the true ending. It's like, at least you got to play the full game. I kind of want to take a minute to look at, well, help screen, yes. Greetings, this is the help system. Call me up whenever and wherever you need me by pressing L or R. The help messages change to suit the situation, so please check them often, please. What should I do in this situation? How do I do this? What does this term mean? Type matchup list. Oh, there's a built-in type matchup list? Whoa. Wait, depending on the matchup, a circle, super effective, triangle, not very effective, X, not effective at all. Why is it? Oh, is it like alphabetized? Okay. So my move type is poison. Effective on grass, resisted by poison rocks to a ghost. Oh, cool. What does this term mean? Faint. Oh, it stands for fainted. How do I do this? Using run. You might run from a wild Pokemon. Your chance of escape is improved if your Pokemon in battle is fast. What do I do in this situation? What's a battle? Okay, but I unpaused that because I wanted to make sure that I eventually checked that out. How much was Parappa the Rapper at its release? I'm looking that up while I apparently grind here for my next Pokemon that I'm pretty sure can show up here. Yeah, Rattata. Oh, what? Why is there a Wikipedia page for Parappa the character? I guess Wikipedia doesn't say like what it launched at. You can tell me when it launched. Like I could go to a price charting website, but I don't think that would have the right answer, because that's how much it should cost today. It's not what I'm looking for. Oh, there's a video game sales wiki. I guess I just have to go based on console? Wait, that's how much the console itself costs. That's... I mean... They don't have a Parappa page. It's best-selling music games, but it doesn't... It says it's grossing, but it doesn't tell me how much per copy. Unit sales. Oops, I went down the cliff. Oops, I was moving the controller. Parappa was a PS1 title, right? Okay, it says $50. Or no, this person says 40? Yeah, 50 for the most part. So let's assume $50 for Parappa in 1996. Which is indeed the year it launched in Japan, according to Wikipedia. So let's see, inflation calculator. If in, hang on, 1993, purchased an item for, let's just round it to 50. Then in 2026, it would cost $115. Parappa the Rapper was $115 in today's money at launch and only had 6 songs, and didn't even let you play all 6 songs on easy. And I'm pretty sure medium was also the same case. Like, you had to play on hard if you wanted to hear all the songs. Also, hello, Ethereal Sapphire. How are you tonight? I was just on a tangent about, man, Parappa the Rapper only had 6 songs at launch. Because I was thinking about, like, oh, you know, I kind of want to play it. Because I know that people who played it growing up love it. I don't know why, because it only had 6 songs for a game that cost $115 at launch. I mean, it was $50, but in today's money, $115 and 23 cents. Again, people think games are too expensive nowadays on launch with too little content. Imagine paying $115 for Parappa the Rapper and it only has 6 songs. I hit the shoulder button again. Okay, seriously, what is going on here? I should be able to find them. Did they move? Are they not on this route? It's time for another thing for me to look up. Game locations. Oh, Route 3. Oh, I am in the wrong spot. Well, nothing wrong with a little grinding. You know, make sure Cinder is strong enough. Still can't believe I got a female Charmander. Yeah, me walking back to the Pokemon Center because I can't run. I don't know if my mom is just going to mail me my shoes or if they decided, oh, you can't run in the original, so why would you run in the remake? Thank you for this is really ability for the health. I'll use again. Charmander's female, that's rare, I think. 25% chance. Oh, it's old man coffee. Well, now, I've had my coffee, and that's what I needed to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. How would you know? Professor Oak just invented it. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I better show you then. Oh, he doesn't even ask me if I want to know. He just does it. Well, his first step to finding missing no is this guy. That's okay, Gramps. Take your time. Not paying any attention, but... This would have been the time to look up how much Parappa the Rapper cost. In 1996 money. There, now tell me, was that educational? Or that was educational, was it? Was it not? And here, take this too. Teachy TV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. You mean like this? Wait, that's not key items. Sticky menu! It took a couple of seconds before it would let me do anything. Yeah, he just gave me a whole TV. What does this even do? I have... Water-type matchups. I don't want to sit through this. I like this menu better. Excuse me. Route 2. We're almost there. We've almost made it to party member number 2. We just gotta get through the forest. Which should be easy with a Charmander. Never mind that she's almost level 12. The help screen might as well be a beam because you can accidentally press it at literally any moment, even important times. You mean like this? I could turn that off, but like having the type chart in-game... Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's not as efficient as me just going to my desktop and looking at that image that I've been using for the past 5 games. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They were all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Boy, do I have a nasty surprise for them. It's called Fire. The surprise is Fire. Pikachu! No, thank you. Talk to me again when it's Let's Go. Although I suppose technically, based on my rule, I should be getting... I should be playing Let's Go Eevee. Because I've already used Pikachu as a starter. I don't really want to... I don't want an Eevee that doesn't evolve. That doesn't sound very exciting to me. I like Pikachu better, honestly. No Metal Claw or Evolution. Darn. Caterpie. It's free real estate. It's not very big real estate, but at least it's free. Oh, hey, because I have my stream interface on the other monitor now, I can actually see things without having to scoot over a little bit in my chair. Ow. Bit my tongue. I don't have to scoot over in my chair. Have I used an Eevee yet? Not yet. I thought about it in, like, gold, and I didn't. I think that was the slot that got taken up by, Giraffe-a-Rig. Which I swear is like the only time I have ever actually used something on, you know, seen something and been like, oh yeah, you know what, let me catch that and put that on my team. I want to do more of that, but at the same time, it's like, well, I gotta make sure I can find the thing that I want to use. Like, I gotta make sure, you know, I don't want to go through the whole game and be like, oh man, I still haven't found a party member yet. Still got an open slot. And then, you know, it's Victory Road. And I still haven't filled that slot. Dude, that was like 3 steps. I'd also want to make sure that, you know, I don't want to get anything like too late, and it's like, oh, well, you know, you're not going to be able to evolve it until after the Elite Four. So I do kind of feel a need to research. Especially considering my current track record with Elite Fours, I have not beat a single one in the first try. Potion. Ah. Wait, did I beat yellows on the first try? I don't remember. It's at least a couple weeks between different Elite Fours, so I don't remember. But certainly, Gold, Crystal, and now Sapphire, nightmarishly bad. So, let's continue trying to prevent that. Let's continue making efforts to ensure that I don't have that continue to happen. It's like I'm fighting every wild Pokemon I get, unless I'm in the middle of a puzzle. So that's really the big thing that makes me, like, you know, get angry at the wild Pokemon. It's like, I'm trying to do a puzzle here. Get out of the way. Hopefully Emerald is better. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. But that comes down to A, I gotta have a better team that isn't weak to so many, you know, don't have so many common weaknesses, like, you know, having 2 Pokemon be part grass, so they're both weak to, you know, flying. Metal Claw, cool, I'm prepared for Brock now. Ah. In fact, I should probably, like... How do I phrase it? Like, I think the best part in... best thing I can do to make sure I'm prepared. Hey, you have a Pokemon, come on! Let's battle him! It's like, the best thing I can do is, you know, I want to mostly make sure I don't struggle on the Elite Four specifically. I will accept some struggle in other places, but when it's the end of the game, it's like, I just want to be done. And I feel like I have less options at the end of the game other than just pure grinding, you know, like changing a party member out and then, you know, like I was considering doing in Sapphire. Like, oh, get rid of Moondrop and train up a Machoke. But that would have been like 20 levels worth of grinding. And also Moondrop ended up sweeping Drake anyway, so I don't think changing them out would have been a great idea. No, Caterpie can't hack it. Get out of my way. I'm trying to move this rock. Trust me, random Zubat. This is way more important than you. Yeah, basically. So I think the best I shouldn't have started that sentence while clicking on this guy. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Tell that to all the electric guys who are also, like, guitar players. Doug. So I think the best I can do is think of things that a really well-balanced Elite Four member would have, and try to not be weak to that on all of my Pokemon. Try to have an answer to everything. So, like, you know, strong fire move, a strong ice move. Possibly rock, but I would honestly expect earthquake more than I would expect a strong rock. Even if statistically more things are weak to rock. That said, I have not planned Really, any team that I've planned based around, like, oh, I'm going to try to make sure of... Like, it's kind of just like, oh, I'm going to use this Pokemon, and also that would probably cover a weakness, so... Fingers crossed. So I guess I could be planning better. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon. You can evolve Cinder? Ah, it's not 14 like I thought. Antidote. For the poison that you just drank. Okay, let me go this way. Ah, I still can't run. I forgot. It was nice being able to run in Sapphire. It's getting cold in here. I should probably turn off my... I dropped the remote. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm not turning off my fan. Anyway, planking Metapod. He looks like he tripped and fell over and just didn't get back up. He was like, this is my life now. Oh, wait, I guess, apparently... Yeah, this way goes nowhere. I might be a little, but I won't like it if you're going easy on me. It's almost been an hour already. Jeez. Wow, Caterpie. I've never seen one of those. Oh, boo. Nothing went right. Still can't run. Oh, I'm gonna say it every time because I want to run. But you doesn't do it. I know, I should press R. Get out of the way, Weedle, I gotta run. All right, here I go. I'm gonna run with the R button. Oh. You ruined the joke, Weedle. Okay, I think I should start saving Ember for trainer battles. All right, I'm gonna run. Aw. Game, help me. How do I run? How do I do this? Never mind. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? What? Next, you're gonna tell me they lay eggs? You get my last embers. Level 15. Ember 2. And Ember 1. Sorry, Charlie. Oh, I lost. Pokemon evolve quickly. They were a lot of fun. Excuse me. I mean, you're in level 3. I could take you out with anything. I really did not need to be wasting my embers on the wild Pokemon. Throat, do you want to stop gurgling and stuff? It's gross. It's funny how easy this is considering Brock is next. It's like a false sense of security before like the hardest beginning you could possibly choose in this game. You know, assuming you don't get Metal Claw first. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why the rush? Yeah, see, I really should have been saving my embers for Pokemon trainers. I was about to say, like, oh, do you think Cinder will level up again after by the end of this battle? No, he only had one Pokemon. I give, you're good at this. Sometimes you can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for the stuff I dropped. Can you help me? No. Ah, I see the end in sight. For a moment, I saw the black around the edge of my preview window, because like you can zoom it. I was gonna say I don't know why, but I'm sure there's reasons. Pewter City. Oh, I can go heal now. But I saw that black because it's not like perfectly zoomed in, but I can't get it to perfectly zoom in. I saw the black from that. I was like, oh, did I forget to put my interface back on when I was trying to show how the game is cropped? Wait. You're playing your Game Boy Advance facing this way, but your head is looking over at your friend who is doing the same thing, but with his head the other way looking at you. Like, you could just play your game facing this way. And you can even lean on the table, too. That'd be way more comfortable, you know? I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I had 2 Pikachus, so I figured I might as well trade one. Oh, well, that's nice of you. Also, apparently the game of Pokemon, it canonically exists in the world of Pokemon. That, or you can trade your actual, real-life, living Pokemon with a Game Boy Advance. Whichever of those options you think is most interesting, that's canon. Game here said it. Peter Museum Science. Well, I don't have any business there. Or here, even though there's like a nice plot of grass. You could turn this into a berry farm if you wanted to. Speaking of wanting to, I can't run! Why do they... I still don't get this. Why do you have to spiral around for this gym? Like, it's not even like it's on a cliff and you just have to climb the cliff, because it's like, oh, it's the rock gym. You gotta climb the rock to get to the gym. No, they just fenced it in a spiral for no reason. Pokemon games and Pokemon? Why, that's like how we have the Sims in real life. I mean, they have the Sims in the Sims as well, so it's... The rabbit hole goes deeper. Hiya. Do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Okay. I was going to say no, but yeah. All right. Let's get happening. The first Pokemon out is the matches is the left of Pokemon list. By changing the other Pokemon, you may gain advantage. Try different orders to use your Pokemon. Also, hang on. Wait. I just want to make sure I didn't pass Route 3. I think that blue at the bottom I could probably get to go away if I turn off the help option. Help option, where's my map? I don't know where the map is. No, but if you would like to register. Oh, but then I have to reach my thumb all the way up to the minus button. Oh, it's so much effort. Oh, okay, Route 3 is over there. I can't run. Oh, it's so much effort. Not being able to exert my fitness even harder than normal. Because I'm so slow. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for a new trainer. I can't believe they moved a Pokemon that would be helpful for Brock. They put it on the other side of Brock now. Why did you do that? If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. What if I don't? That's okay, I got Metal Claw. That's probably what they were thinking. It's like, oh, you don't have to worry about, you know, if you have a Charmander. It's just Metal Claw. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. It's 2 steps. Yeah, Mankey helps. Yeah, that's true. Camper Liam. I was just thinking of it as like, well, what if you don't like Mankey? There's another Pokemon that could help, but not in this game. They moved it. Good job, Geodude. Level 16. Are you gonna evolve? Oh no, what am I gonna do? Say it true. Oh, it's ground. Ah, the sand. Don't you do this. Don't you do this to me. Good. Now I don't have to worry about your sand. You're done. Darn. Light years isn't time. It measures distance. What? Cinder is evolving. I have even less to worry about with Brock now. Sure would have been nice to have another party member. Sorry, team member. Who could be getting the experience as well. But for now, Cinder gets everything. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. Wahaha! You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Brock is not ready. That's correct. A Geodude? So it just means you have less Pokemon. And I believe he does not have any rock moves. He doesn't have anything with Surf this time. And Onix. The Pokemon I most associate with Brock. It's a good thing you're not a Steelix. Ah, he does have rocks! No! Well, guess what I have? Potions. Think he looks like anime Brock from this time period in the game? I would assume so. Sounds about right. I don't remember what Brock looked like at this point in the anime, but whatever he's wearing right now seems correct. Come on, Cinder. No! Was that a critical hit? I thought you could survive it! Okay, I only lost 128 Pokies. It's not a big deal. Scurried back to the Pokemon Center, protecting the exhausted or fainted Pokemon from further harm. Remember when we were like, yeah, Brock's not ready. He's gonna get demolished. He doesn't know what's coming. Neither did I. Wait, we lost? Yep. Hubris. I thought Cinder could survive one more hit. I could have used a potion, but I'm like, nah, I got this. You know what I should do? I should take my wax wings and fly closer to the sun. Nothing ever bad happened to anyone who flew closer to the sun. Well, we'll just pretend like it didn't happen. Just Metal Claw. Funny thing is, after this, Cinder is definitely getting to level 17. She probably would have before, but now she's definitely getting there. Maybe after Geodude. What? Hello? I'm not wasting a critical hit! You stop that. Yeah, I'm not wasting another Metal Claw on you. Tackle. Or Scratch, whichever that was. Who will even be our next member? That's a secret. Is that slightly more damage than she was doing before? Ow. You're probably gonna go for the bind again. So, hey, can I do TGTV in the middle of... Oh, I can't. Potion. I'm gonna go for a potion now, because you're probably going for bind. Or tackle. I'll take a tackle. You want to keep tackling? That's cool. You want to not play smart? That's cool. Are you just taking pity on me because I lost? Don't you pity me! A critical hit now. I swear I got critical hits all the time in like blue and yellow, and they always occurred when they were like helpful. And now any time past that, it's just like, no, never. Helpful critical hits? That's not a concept. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. It's one word again. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Yeah, I don't know where I'm getting that. Wait, take this with you. Is it Rock Tomb? How isn't it supposed to play a different jingle for TMs? A TM, technical machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches it the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed, but has a chance of missing, I believe. Oh, it's a TM case now. I gotta open the case. Wait, it says... I don't even have to, like... I don't even have to try to use the TM to see that it's a Rock-type move, 50 power, 80 accuracy, 10 PP. Cool. Still don't really like it being its own case, though. I liked it better as a pocket. Even if I did sometimes accidentally scroll to it in combat. Oh man, it saves so quickly. I just realized the lower shoulder buttons don't do anything at all. I was wondering if like, oh, can I save state? No. Well, I was gonna say, sucks because then like what happens if the power goes out? And the power did go out earlier today, but I'm on the Switch. It can be unplugged. It'll be fine. And I will buy. How do I have $5,000 already? That's enough for 5 copies of Parappa the Rapper. Sorry, 50. I did my math wrong. The joke is that Parappa's $100 in today's money. So I'll buy 10 potions. Buy a couple antidotes. Couple Plural's heals. A few awakenings. A burn heal. I was gonna buy an escape rope as well. I can't afford it now. Oops. I'm not good at budgeting. Well, now we can make it to Route 3 and find another team member. I hope I won't need more Pokeballs, because I can't afford it. Not like there aren't any trainers over on this route. Oh, Leaf. How do you know my name? Oh, right, you wanna... Do I say that every time? Because I keep thinking this guy's gonna be the guy who's like, oh, you shouldn't go over there. You should go challenge Brock. I'm not gonna let you over this way. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Why did Professor Oak buy me shoes? Press me to run, but only when there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. Thanks for the shoes. There's a letter attached. Dear Leaf, here is a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Oh, it's from... I thought the Professor Oak's aide said was from Professor Oak. Well, anyway, now we can run, yeah! Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? Maybe? Janice. I need you to get out of the way, Janice. I have a Pokemon to catch. Nice. You're mean. You shouldn't be staring if you don't want to battle. I can't help it. Just like I can't help having to fight this guy. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Then you will probably know what's gonna happen. Colton. Ember. It's your one weakness, Weedle. Aside from flying and rock. Fire. I almost feel like I'm playing on fast forward with how easy all this is. Except for the one loss to Brock, but let's forget about that. Just like I'm gonna forget about... Ah! They got me! That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. It's gonna try to pass all these trains so I can get to the grass and look for my next Pokemon, Sally! Oh no, not my, defense. No! Voodoo. I guess you're just poison. Help me out. How do no, type matchup list. Pokemon type. No, not dark. Also, it's not alphabetized. There's poison or psychic up there. Ground psychic, grass fighting, poison. Okay, so just whatever then. Ember. Be nice. Get out of my way. You can avoid battles by not letting trainers see you. I can't apply that advice right now. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Not get on with it, just get with it. Greg. Got plenty of Ember for your team, Greg. And in turn, you will give me, well, not plenty of experience, but you'll give me experience. Enough for a level up again, probably. Yeah, there we go. Caterpie. And then for your last Pokemon, Metapod. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. I mean, yeah, you had a team of 4. I guess you could have had more. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. I can never read these correct the first time. And this is like my 3rd time reading them, because I don't think they changed any of this dialogue between blue, yellow, and leaf green. I think there was something I wanted to say and I forgot about it. Oh yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna have anything to fight Misty with. Done like dinner. Certainly nothing super effective. Trained Pokemon are stronger than the wild ones. Finally. Grass! Ha 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 ha! We made it! No, not Pidgey! Sick of you. Get out of here. I don't think I can say we'll never see Pidgey after this. Cause you know we got what, Diamond, Platinum, that's what it was called. Platinum, what, Black, no, White, and White 2. Oh wait, I'm forgetting, Heart Gold. Or Soul Silver, I don't think I figured out which yet. One of those 2. And then X and Y, and Sun and Moon, and Omega Ruby. Like that. Got a lot of games to go until the next Kanto remake. You know, even though they did just remake Kanto with Let's Go, I would not be upset if they remade it again for like a unique Switch 2 version. Not specifically of Let's Go, like, you know, another remake. But it's that, like, open world, mind-blowing 3D free roam Pokemon everyone always envisioned for Pokemon on home consoles. Like, at this point, that's kind of the only way that they can remake Kanto again. Is they gotta go big. Get out of here, Spearow! I don't want a bird! I already got a flying Pokemon. Not yet, but she will be. Giving this another, like, 5 minutes, and then it's break time. Because I thought we would have seen the next guy by now. Pidgey. Oh. Get out of here. Scratched you so hard, I tear a hole in the fabric of reality. Which is indeed pretty metal. It lives up to its name. It is Metal Claw. Dude, what you doing dropping frames? Can you recover, please? It's a Game Boy Advance game. You could... Can you chill out? Okay. Green now. Part of me does wonder if my stream border is too textured for the bit rate. But I know a lot of people like to do like space backgrounds. You know, space with all the, you know, the gradients and stars and stuff. I feel like that's probably just as textured, if not maybe a little more textured in terms of bitrate than the stone I have on mine. Which I don't know if I've ever realized this. I might have, but my interface is the opposite of what everyone else likes to do, with like space and sci-fi techno themes for their stream layouts. Also, finally, here we go. The next guy. I'm gonna one-shot you, so how about I just go straight for the balls? Yeah, mine's the opposite of space and sci-fi. It's ancient, not really magical. There could be magic. You know, just think Bionicle. That's my aesthetic. Not for, like, everyday life. I wouldn't say that's, like, my favorite thing ever, but it's... I'll take it as my brand. Gotcha! Yeah, there we go. This was one I didn't really have a good nickname for. It stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. Because it kind of looks like Godzilla, but Godzilla itself is, maybe... I don't know if it'd be cliche for Nidoking specifically, but probably... No, not Gogeta. Wait, I guess I have to erase. Go... I can't type and talk at the same time, apparently. Gojira. Gojira. Which I think is the original Godzilla name. Was originally Gojira. And then it was localized as Godzilla. For some reason. I don't even know if like Zilla has the same kind of connotation that Kong did for King Kong. Or is it the same thing? Like, did King Kong invent the idea of Kong as a word to refer to an ape? And follow-up question, did Godzilla invent the idea of someone calling something Zilla to refer to it as a giant lizard monster? I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the one potion that I know is in here. Should have done that sooner, but I survived. But yeah, like I don't know if they did that because of like if people started calling things that because of Godzilla, or if Godzilla is like some kind of portmanteau of like God and, you know, Zilla, as in lizard monster. Godzilla is probably where Zilla comes from. I don't know. I'm just pondering where they even came up with the name Godzilla instead of just going with Gojira. Shrug. Anyway, break time. See you in a little bit. Oh, actually, I can actually hear the music now because my headphones are turned up. Also funny how I was saying like my aesthetic is like the opposite of like techno and stuff, and then this song is alien techno, so still kind of techno. I guess I guess I did say like, yeah, you know, not really like that. There's not techno, because like Bionicle, there can be technology just like there can be magic. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, we're back. Oops, I forgot to put Gojira in the front. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. What's the posh youngster, Joey? Oh, sorry, youngster Ben. The posh equivalent of Joey. Or was Joey memed because of Cortana? I don't remember. Was that Joey? Ah, I hit the shoulder button again. Just trying to sit the shoulder down so I can fix my mic a little bit. Ekans. I mean, yeah, I guess Gojira could battle the seconds. Oh, look at that. He actually fits on screen now. Peg. A critical hit? Okay, well, if that's a critical hit, we're getting Cinder back out. Okay, going back to the topic of things that are my aesthetic. You want to know something that's really my aesthetic? The game Wayfinder. I mentioned last time. God, stop hitting the shoulder buttons. These Switch 2 Joy-Con shoulder buttons are very easy to press. Ask me how I know. Yeah, I mentioned last time I got Wayfinder because it was on sale for like $3. Money well spent. I've been playing that like all weekend. I don't believe it. Yeah, $3, and I've been playing it like all weekend. I've already gotten my money's worth, and I haven't even finished it yet. Are you using a Pokemon Center's PC for storing your Pokemon? Each box can hold up to 30 Pokemon. Yeah, I love Wayfinder's art style. It is like my favorite kind of art style. It is so good. Hey, did you touch me? No. It's that like kind of colorful fantasy style that, you know, still has like mostly realistic like proportions to the characters and, you know, detailing to the environments and stuff. But it's, you know, it's colorful and it's like, I guess, kind of painterly. Oh, I should have got Gojira out. Oops. That's it? I'm the one who should be saying that to you. One Pokemon? Was I God? Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon. Thanks for the tip. I didn't know this. Gojira got a level last time. I love that Ekans experience. Yeah, I don't know that Wayfinder is anything particularly special gameplay-wise, but it's certainly an enjoyable gameplay style, as evident by a blend of how I've been playing it all weekend. Ooh, better take a rest. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. You can't come from Cerulean through there. It's a cliff. You can't climb the cliff. Like, look at this. You can't climb this. This is impossible. You cannot possibly go up this way. Which, you know, it's easy to joke about these looking like they're just like the height of like a street corner curb. But like, that's half your height, at least, in terms of sprite. Like that's a wall that goes up to your chin. Could you climb a wall that goes up to your chin? I mean, I could, because I took parkour classes, but could you? Average Joe watching me? I don't know if Average Joe watches me. That'd be pretty cool, though. I hope that there's not someone actually out there who goes by Average Joe, because I don't actually know any content creators who go by that. And hopefully, if there are, they haven't done anything controversial. What is this guy with his list? Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Oh, is that a newspaper? That looks like a piece of paper on a clipboard. You read your newspaper on a clipboard? Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon. Geodude. Yep, that's the mountain. I'll be stuck here until I find exactly 2 moonstones. Ah, Zubat. Yeah, Wayfinder is like a... Why is Leer your first move? Can I... Yeah. Ow. Dude! It's like, you know, third-person action game. You got your light attack button, you got your heavy attack button. You're, depending on your character, they got the, you know, different skills they can use, which you use to defeat enemies. I would say it's pretty typical action game setup, but it's satisfying. Simple does not always mean bad. Zubat. Did they switch the location of Bag and Pokemon again? I feel like they did. Take that, Zubat. Bullet Seed. Oh, good. It tells me what I found. Tells me what I found now. Also, we're back to making calls to strangers with this music. It's Crank Yankers theme again. Geodude. Dying Nidoran. Almost picked Ember. It's not the correct one. Of late, good. Focus energy. Huh. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? Yes, I am also in the cave. Is that what you were asking? I thought you were a hiker. Kuchiro. Oh wait, focus energy makes you more likely to get critical hits, doesn't it? Dude. Not even one-shot it. Ah, jeez. Critical hit. Okay. Thanks, focus energy. Dang! Kakuna? Nope. What does focus energy stack? Kind of hope it doesn't. Okay. Are you really doing this now? Don't make me bring out the fire. So you know what else I've been playing all weekend? I've been also playing a lot more Five Nights at Frick Bears, because I've been really enjoying that as well. I've lost track of how many playthroughs I've done now. I've almost had every animatronic at least once now, I think, for most places. Not counting the additional ones that you get if you get the upgrade that makes additional animatronics show up at places. I like how Gojira is still exactly 1 potion away from being at full health, despite getting more health. You got me. But, you know, that's because that they give you more HP when you get more HP on level up. Okay, animation for a moment made me think I did something wrong. It almost looks like the evolution screen. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you before I leave. I saw them. I'm sure they're from Team Rocket. Yeah, I like how I said, like, oh, you know, Five Nights at Fredbear's isn't really scary. But, like, I've had at least 2 animatronics where every time they show up, I jump. So, I guess I'm a liar. So I had Night Marionette and I had DJ Music Man, who both drop down from the ceiling when they do their thing, and every time they do, I jump. Also, I think a few times I've had Wither Bonnie and Golden Freddy make me jump as well, because I'm like, oh, ooh, gotta put on the mask. But that's how it be, I guess. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. It's like, you know, you can make fun of Luigi all you want for how easily he gets scared by things in Luigi's Mansion. But, ceiling surprises are no joke. Something drops down for the ceiling. It's, you know, can't blame him for getting jump scared by that. Oh, you got poisoned from my ability. I kept forgetting to check abilities. Oh, okay, you got a lot of health. That makes your attack go down, right? Defense. Oh, growl makes my attack go down. Well, you know what? You can growl as much as you want as long as you don't roar. I'll just stall you out with the poison, that's all. Ow, okay. Well, not if you double slap me to death. No! I don't have revives. I'm legally not allowed to have them yet. It's too early in the game. Would have liked that to have gone to Gojira. I lost? Well, like you are lost. Well, probably not because you're near the entrance. I came because I heard there are some very rare fossils here. I like how I don't have to click a button to read the sign. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. Ah, that's him now! Well, as much as I want to run, I shouldn't. It adds up. It also took like 3 seconds anyway, because I'm way stronger than Zubat. Well, Cinder is. Gojira's not quite there yet. Man, I can't say I'm happy with the nickname Gojira. But I could not come up with anything better. Like, I'm pretty sure I already used a male Nidoran named Bowser to help me pass Brock in yellow. If not, then it was Whitney in gold. Well, I guess I could go back to talk about Frick Bears instead of just sitting here in silence. Yeah, there are some animatronics. Hang on, move my microphone. There we go. It's a little more comfortable now. There's some that I just don't know how to get. Like I see Springtrap there in the first location. No clue how to get to him. I'm just gonna look it up. Like, once I get through all the ones that I know how to get to, I'm just going to look up the ones that I don't know how to get. I still haven't gotten around to watching Polter's video where he was fighting the super secret mega final boss or something. I've been struggling to keep up with my my YouTube subscriptions, because like I've had like multiple times this year where I've been like, no, I don't want to watch my YouTube subscriptions. I found this channel that I like, and I'm gonna watch literally all of their videos first, and then I'll catch up on subscriptions. And that's happened at least twice. I think there was a third time, but I don't remember who the third channel was. I think it was Colin Furs. Which I don't even remember what... Actually, no, I do remember. Because it was, No, I guess I don't remember, but I know I've heard of him at least from Emily the Engineer and Nate from the Internet, because they both got him in Maker Secret Santa. I don't have anything good for you. Or good for me to beat you with. So they both mentioned him because, getting him in that Secret Santa event. And I believe it was Nate from the Internet who mentioned that he was making a bunker. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But I didn't go watch his channel right away. And that's what has me like, I don't remember why I like what was it that spurred me to watching him now? What? Don't sneak up on me. Is it just me, or is this sprite taller than the Mega Nerd sprites have been? I've still got Colin Fur's channel open in a tab on my browser because I'm like, I still want to watch more. I want to. There's more stuff I want to watch. I think I was gonna go into like a specific playlist, like a category of videos he was doing. I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Gojira. I'm gonna switch back to Cinder. They call it Switch Training. I don't know if they still call it that, but they did back in Blue. Yeah, and then I remember it's only like a month or two ago. It was like when I was doing, I think, Gold. Whenever it was that I got the Aegis board game, and I was excited about that and talking about that a lot. I think that was Gold. I was watching this channel called All the Gear. So that was at least instance 2 of me ignoring my YouTube subscriptions to just watch some new channel. There we go, double kick. Okay. He's in a better place now. And by better place, I mean physically. Physical shape. In better physical shape. My Pokemon won't do. And then the channel I've been watching most recently that has me like falling behind on my subscriptions again. I caught up eventually after the past 2 times, and now I gotta still playing catch up this time. But it was J-Stew, like I mentioned the whatever other day. Double kick is not good on you. I hope J-Stew hasn't had any kind of controversies or anything. Hope it's not uncool to say that I've been watching him or them. Like sure, it's probably pretty typical YouTube content. You know, I can see the algorithmic friendliness of the titles and thumbnails and stuff. You know, secret gaming, hideout, whatever. Doesn't mean it's not interesting. You know, just because the video is about making a secret Fortnite bunker in my refrigerator doesn't mean they don't still have to make a bunker that you enter from a refrigerator. You need to go through this cave to get through Cerulean City. I gotta turn my fan back on. It's like Five Nights at Fredbear's. I gotta keep the temperature cool in here. Or else Nightmare Fredbear is gonna eat me. And then I also have I mean, they got plenty of things they've done. Overnight challenge seems to be their most common thing. Or at least the stuff that keeps popping up on my recommendeds. Like overnight challenge, quote unquote, survival fort. But, you know, it's like none of them are survival experts. So, you know, I would put survival in quotes because it's like, you know, it's just whatever can keep them dry if it starts to rain. That's not exactly the most what is the word? You know, it's not exactly professional. But I would call it entertaining, and that's why I've been watching them. And then did I even finish that sentence where I was like, oh, and another thing they've been doing, hide and seek videos, which does kind of, for me, borders a little, can kind of border between like, this is fun to watch, and I'm getting third person embarrassment from this a little bit, from like because you know when you do it in a public place, and then there are people who don't realize that there are guys here playing hide and seek. It's a little awkward, just a little bit. Like that's, you know, sometimes they seemingly don't get the permission of the location they're filming at, but there have been times where they got the permission. There was one where they were at a store before it opened, and the employees were the ones seeking them out. Ow. And you're done. I lost. Yes, you did. Yeah, that animation is a little unnecessary. I don't need that, thank you. Zubat is tough, but if you can catch one, you'll be able to count on it. I like how his hat stays in place when he rotates. Ah, I was going around too much. It's a Zubat. Ah. Yeah, I'm almost caught up on my YouTube subscriptions. I'm like a day behind now, which is way better than I was doing before. Only pretty much whatever was uploaded today, I still gotta catch up on, I think. Maybe a couple videos extra in addition to that, but I'm close. I think I wanna go back to the direction I was that I'm coming from. Ah, it's so astonishing. Something I appreciate about J-Stew's videos is that, like, I've seen some videos that are similar where, like, you know, guys build a thing and then, like, you know, there's part of the video is them building it, and then the other part is, like, you know, actually taking the thing out for a spin. The thing I appreciate about J-Stew's videos, at least not all of them, but definitely some of them that I've seen, they actually, like, give you plenty of videos worth of them doing the thing. Like, for example, one where they built a boat, or like a mini yacht or something. I feel like a lot of channels focus on the part of building the mini yacht, and then you'll get like 5 minutes of them actually, you know, taking the yacht out on the water and staying in it. It feels like for at least, like I said, some videos, I can't say all of them, but some of them, it feels like some of Jason's videos feel like the opposite of that, where it's a little bit of the building, and or like 30-40% is building, and then the rest you actually get to see them enjoying the thing. Or like here's another example. They built a I think it was like a tiny house that you could take on train tracks. And, you know, I've seen a few videos of people making rail cars, and I feel like most of their videos is about building it, and then only that, like, you know, the final portion of the video is them actually taking the thing out for a spin. I guess in terms of like Preston goes, where he made like a bike that can ride on rails. How much do you need to show of a bike riding on rails? Like, to be fair, to be fair to Preston, how much does he need to show of him riding his bike on rails? So that is a video that I think does deserve to be about the build itself. But, you know, sometimes it's like, hey, I want to see more of this thing you built, and you enjoying the thing you built, and then it's like, well, video's over. That's definitely one of those things where, like, I say it, and then I don't know that I have facts to back it up. I am entirely operating off a feeling. Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Mount Moon. Well, I was going to say you're not really under yet. You're ground level. I guess technically, if we're a mountain, ground level is under it. If you're inside of the mountain. Sometimes Brock of Pewter Gym lends me a hand. Ooh, world building. I don't think that was there before. Hey, what you running in a circle for? Hey. Hey, get back here. Hey. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Remember when I first heard this battle music and I was like, ugh, I don't like how it sounds. I think I've gotten used to it by now. Now it just sounds normal. But apparently my instinct says that Ruby and Sapphire's battle music is better. Even if I could not tell you anything about it, I could not tell you the difference between these two battle themes. Oh no, not my speed. Or evasiveness. Dude. There. I should go back to a Pokemon Center. Gojibra's certainly catching up to Cinder, though. That's about, yeah. We'll let Cinder handle this. I'm just listening to the percussion now. Was that a cowbell? Oh, I lost. A lot of trainers like to say that. How do you get out of here? It's so big, I may get lost. Follow me. You're not following. Okay, whatever. Stay lost then. Actually, I think I'm going the wrong way. I will try one double kick against you, but I'm pretty sure you double resist it. Yeah, that's not doing much of anything against you. Poison flying, being hit by fighting. Yeah, that's something this type matchups list doesn't have, does it? It's double typing. You just have to do the math yourself on like, well, what if this type resisted, but then the other type is super effective? Yeah. Energy drained. Who cares? Do you mind? I'm making some calls to strangers here. Well, at least I can take care of you with my kick-in. Yeah, here we go. I was going the wrong way. Oh, I sure would like to run from this, but because it just takes so long, even if I can one-shot Zubat eventually. All that for 30 experience. But it adds up. Excuse me. I'm just thinking about frick bears again. So I guess I'll just get back on that topic. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I've almost gotten every animatronic. I think for my next couple of runs, I just want to do... I don't want to say what sound like the hardest ones, but ones that I would like to, like... Ones that, if they're gonna be difficult, I would like them to be the most difficult one that I have. So I'm going to pick ones that I know I can deal with pretty easily. And, you know, not worry about getting every new animatronic in one go. Because right now, I got Toy Freddy left, who is minigame based. I got, like, I know, okay, Wild Battle before the trainer. Okay, cool. Thanks, Zubat. I know I have the Twisted Wolf to do. I can't remember anyone else I have left other than the ones I don't know how to get. And then I have a bunch of, like, guest characters that only show up when you have the upgrade that makes additional animatronics show up for salvage. But that's what has me thinking, like, yeah, I should just... Like, if I'm gonna have Toy Freddy, he should be the only new one I get. Did you come to explore the cave, too? Because, like, if Toy Freddy is gonna end up being a pain, then I might as well pick all the other animatronics to be easy ones that I know aren't a pain to deal with. So, like, for example, for the first animatronic, I could just pick, like, Withered Freddy, or no, Withered Foxy, because he's pretty easy to deal with. He's got a pretty clear and obvious sound cue when he shows up. All you gotta do is shine a flashlight on him until he goes away, and then he goes away, and that's it. Frankly, he's easier than normal Foxy. Withered Freddy, that's the one I would worry about. Withered Freddy is a persistent threat that you have to kind of, you know, constantly make sure you know where he is, because he is constantly moving. Slowly, but constantly moving. His thing is, he walks back and forth in front of your office, and you can see him out your office window. Alright, you know, I'll let Cinder handle this. And he's extremely slow, but he's constantly moving. He's constantly going back and forth. If you stop him with one, you know, stop him from going into your office from one side, He's just going to turn around and start going the other way. Slowly, but immediately. Losing stinks. It's so uncool. It's like you gotta constantly know what side of the room he's on, and if you need to close the door soon or not. So like, yeah, I'd rather not deal with that while also learning however Toy Freddy works. It's amazing that you've already evolved, because if I find a Moonstone, you're evolving again. But I'm just making sure I sweep all of this first floor here. Okay, let me just double check with the wiki that there's nothing I want him to learn right now. I'm still on Nidorann's page. How about I bump up to Nidorino, and then look at his learn set. Generation 3. Poison Sting. Okay. Wait, he should already know Poison Sting. It says let's learn it at level 1. I mean, I guess I could move Tutor, but I don't know if they added that guy. Yeah, Peck, Leer, Focused Energy, Double Kick. Yeah, I guess I have to... I guess I have to wait until he learns Poison Sting. At level 18? Oh, yeah, I'm level 16. Okay, 2 more levels. Because, like, I might just teach him Ice Beam and Earthquake again, like I did, my Needle Queen. Let me just also double check that Needle King doesn't just automatically learn a poison move after evolving. Oh, that's different generation. Okay, so what I could do, evolve Gojira at level 18 after learning Poison Sting, and then immediately evolve, because then he will learn Thrash. Which is, well... Okay, I do want Thrash until I get Strength, and then Gojira will probably have Strength. But yeah, that sounds good to me. Because I want him to learn at least one poison move, and I don't know if we'll get any good poison TMs that aren't just, you know, oh, this move immediately inflicts poison. Because, you know, the status effect doesn't get same type attack bonus. You know, I am considering doing a Frick Bears playthrough on hard. Because I feel like you get enough money that you could probably counterbalance the animatronics with, you know, your items, with the items you buy, your upgrades. And if you strategize around, like, okay, what are the easiest ones to deal with? Then, it shouldn't be that hard. But I do still think, and I still think this because I really haven't researched it yet. I think as you go up in difficulty of character, that the animatronics are also set to higher difficulty as well, regardless of who you pick. So even just the default 6 that you get no matter what, I think they start to become more difficult as well. Which Foxy was already annoying enough when I was playing as Michael. I don't know how annoying he's going to be if I play as Vanessa. I'm just backtracking the ladders now. I don't remember the layout of this place, so I'm just going to make sure I check every ladder. I think they weave, so I can probably just go to the furthest away ladder, and that would be good. But I also got to find a second Moonstone, so I'm just going to make sure. like I think, you know, the question of animatronic AI aside, I feel like I could pretty reasonably pick animatronics who would not have the problem of contrary mechanics, where them happening at the same time would be a really bad thing. For example, I don't know if this can happen because they show up in the same position, but the Endo and Withered Foxy both will show up in your office window, but Foxy you have to shine your flashlight at. The Endo you don't want to use your flashlight at all, which possibly includes camera. So those would be two that would be bad to have together, obviously. Because if they're both able to show up, that's not good. It's what you would call bad. But not that though. That was a critical hit. That was nice. That was good. I think I'm gonna go out and heal again. Just top myself off. Top up the PP on my moves. It's always good to top up your PP. Yep, okay. Energy drained. Gotcha. I'm trying to remember who I had, what animatronics I had on that playthrough that I did not too long ago. I think it was earlier today, where I had picked one and then I realized like, oh hey, wait, that's not quite what I was expecting. And I kind of ended up regretting it a little bit. Withered Freddy was definitely one. Once I saw Withered Freddy in action, it's like, oh, I don't like this. I think it was Nightmare Balloon Boy, where it listed his thing as like cameras avoidance. It's like, oh, okay. Sounds easy. Is it like Mangle? No, it's he will show up on a camera and you have to click him to get him to go away. When it's explained like that, it's like, oh, that sounds pretty bad. You know, when combined with Withered Freddy, who also needs my attention, but is not in the cameras. So I have to, you know, it's like, oh, there could be a situation where Nightmare Balloon Boy is sitting around somewhere, and I gotta find him, and he could be ready to attack at any moment. But I also gotta make sure that Withered Freddy doesn't get me. But no, it turned out that actually Nightmare Balloon Boy is very, very obvious when he shows up. Like he's literally taken up the whole screen. So it wasn't actually a problem. Once he finally showed up. I think that was the same time I picked Music Man, whose thing is he can't kill you, but he can really annoy you by playing sound cues that are false. And he's certainly got me quite a few times. Because he can even play like the sound that plays when there's an animatronic coming through your doorway. You know, the sound that says, hey, close your door. And maybe I just have my headphones up too much, but like, it also plays a record scratch sound effect to be like, just kidding. It's DJ Music Man. Or I guess it's just Music Man. DJ Music Man's the big one from Security Breach. But yeah, I think I just had my headphones too high, because that record scratch was scaring me. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Whatever, man, you're just a grunt. I'm gonna do this. So yeah, having, I think it was Withered Freddy and Music Man and Nightmare Balloon Boy. It's like, oh man, I picked a pretty bad combination of guys. But I don't think Music Man could actually play a sound cue for Nightmare Balloon Boy. And Nightmare Balloon Boy only shows up when you pull up the cameras, and it's like, oh, he's taking up the whole screen. You gotta make sure you gotta click it away. So they didn't end up combining like I thought they could. Oops, that's not where double kick is. And you missed? I lost my train of thought just a little bit. It'll come back to me. Oh, there's the percussion. And another level up. Nice. Oh, wait, now he's... Triangular and Poison Sting! Lear, get out of here. Cool. I blew it. Darn it all, my associates won't stand for this. Hey, check this out. Hey, Team Rocket guy. Watch this. Check this out. Moonstone was used on Gojira. What? He's evolving? I didn't know that stone would evolve him. I just want to see his stats. Sassy nature. I forgot nature is still a thing. Which I think still it still doesn't show what the nature does in the menu. Unless I got a neutral nature, but I don't think I did. Also sassy. I was gonna say, well, if it does show, then it's not showing. If it doesn't show, I forget how I was gonna phrase that, but same nature, so I can't just compare it. If it does show, or if it would have shown, it would show here. I think that's what I was trying. Jeez, why words are hard. Attack is already higher than Cinder's. Defenses aren't quite there yet. Special attack, slightly better. And I'd say already, and you know, knowing 3 levels behind, but also Cinder hasn't evolved yet, so I don't know if that's much of a comparison. Poisons of all on contact. Okay, I was wondering if that ability stayed the same. And powers up fire moves in a pinch. Okay, this is the one where you go up to here. Star Piece. That's selling fodder, I think. Sold at a high price. Cool. I also gotta remember I can run. I guess it doesn't matter wherever my train of thought was going with the, like, my fears of picking animatronics in that one playthrough that would not be good together. DJ Music Man and Nightmare Balloon Boy most specifically. They didn't end up really being a problem together. I think the thing I was most afraid of was that I was going the whole night without actually seeing Nightmare Balloon Boy. So it's like, you know, I spent all that time worrying about like, what if he shows up and but I don't think he's there because you know, thinking it's just DJ Music Man, or the opposite. What if DJ Music Man plays a sound cue, but it's just him? It's not actually Balloon Boy. And then the whole time, Nightmare Balloon Boy hadn't even made an appearance. And then when he did finally show up, it's like, oh, well, that's extremely obvious. I thought he was gonna like hide in a corner, and you had to use your flashlight to see if he's there, and you're keeping an ear out to see if you could hear where he's hiding. No. Which I guess that mechanic would just make him Sparky, because you know, on the next playthrough, I just ended up having Sparky the dog. Thief. I'll take that, and I won't ask for permission. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. And it turns out Sparky's mechanic is basically what I thought Nightmare Balloon Boys was going to be. You got to be listening for which camera he's on, and whichever camera his barking is the loudest, then you got to give him a shock. They add just for him a controlled shock button. How convenient. And that was one where I was like, okay, well, I'm nervous about figuring out which one sounds the loudest in time. No, they make it pretty clear as well. Really makes me wonder what like high tier FNAF players think of of Five Nights at Frickbears. You know, if they consider it a fun game to do the max modes at, because it does seem like it's well designed for those people, or like well designed in general, but like specifically is good about conveying the information so that people who are dealing with all the animatronics at once, you know, playing on the higher difficulties, are able to clearly tell what is going on and don't have to be guessing. So, you are good. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram! You scram. I guess that's a better way to describe what Frickbears does. It doesn't like making you guess. Which is great, because you shouldn't have to guess. I remember one of the animatronics I picked when I was playing as Michael was Shadow Freddy. And I did kind of regret it, but did I fight you yet? Whoa, you shocked me! Oh, you're just a kid. His thing is like he'll show up. I think at like a random time of the night, and your office will go completely. Actually, no, the whole building goes completely dark, so you can only see using your flashlight. Which thankfully I didn't have anyone who you're not supposed to shine the flashlight on, but wasn't great because I also had Golden Freddy. So whenever I pull the cameras down and it's dark, I wouldn't know if Golden Freddy was there unless they did the sound cue, which they don't always. I should probably put double kick in the front, considering who we're fighting around here. Onyx. Yeah, I guess the key to a good, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, or I guess you could say a good Five Nights at Freddy's in general. Wow, shocked again. Is having those elements that like are kind of contrary to each other. Kids like you shouldn't be wandering around here in the dark. It's not dark. I don't need flash. Thankfully. Man, look at this wall. It's so sharp. They couldn't even find the corner pieces in the sprite sheet. I guess you could say they were cutting corners. Oh, a revive. Still hoping that was another moonstone. Still looking for a second one. Unless I found it and I was too busy rambling. But yeah, it seems like a good Five Nights at Freddy's is kind of built in the, you know, something pulling you one way and something pulling you another way. You know, you gotta check to make sure that the animatronic in front of you is the one you should be shining the flashlight on, and not the one that you shouldn't be. But then also you gotta be careful because, you know, the guy who can show up and make it dark out, and then you gotta be using the flashlight, but you gotta make sure you're not using flashlight when the guy who doesn't like the flashlight shows up. I guess that is the fun of it in general. It's just that juggling act of keeping all the things in line and not doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. You know what's bad news? Me using double kick on your Rattata. My purple thing is better than yours. Seeing true? No, I will not change. I'll double kick your saying true as well. Oh, too bad. Physical attack. You're poisoned now. Nothing you can do except die! One more level and then Gojira catches up. I'm steamed! Pokemon lived here long before people came. Insightful. I think one of the favorite animatronics that I've had so far. I want to say so far, I've almost had them all. I really like Nightmarion. You know, regardless of whatever I was saying about, like, oh, every time they drop down, it would make me jump. I find it kind of a fun concept for a FNAF threat. Something that you don't want to look at. Something you want to avoid looking at. That was its thing. When it shows up, don't look at it. I thought that was fun about playing FNAF 3 in VR in Help Wanted. It's when Phantom Foxy would show up and it's like, oh, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him. Oh, I need to reach over to the panel. Okay, but where's the buttons? Don't look too far because Foxy's still there. It's kind of a funny thing, but it's also fun. Okay, well, I'm still not strong enough to beat you with double kick. Like, it's funny to think of a threat that you beat by just not acknowledging it being there. Because normally, a threat is something you need to acknowledge. So it's funny when the solution is just don't ignore it, or don't look at it, don't acknowledge it, don't think about it. It isn't there, it can't hurt you. Now that I think about it, I think the opposite is also I don't know. Is that logic check out? The opposite is also true. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. The fossils themselves would probably also sell pretty well. I don't know. Yeah, so I like threats where the solution is don't look at them. I don't think I would like one where the solution is you have to look at them or else they move. You know, the Weeping Angel thing. That is the sequence I'm probably looking forward to the least when I can finally get to Security Breach. I don't want to go to the Endo Warehouse where you have to keep looking at them or else you die. Well, you don't die immediately, obviously, but they get you eventually. They catch up. They're pretty fast. It's just funny to me to realize, like, oh, hey, wait. One of my favorite things is not looking at the thing. One of my least favorite things, looking at the thing. Huh. Ugh, now I'm mad. Take it up with my Needle King. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. Oh, no. Now I'll never get to join Team Rocket? Well, will I ever... Oh, there's a wall. Oh, I forgot to put an ice cube in my water. Oh, it's cold. All right, Peck. That was the one I wanted. Oops. Thought of another example of anime. Like, I know a pair that would probably be an ideal pick when you're playing as a more difficult character. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. There were two that I know of that actually do complement each other in your favor. It's Shadow Bonnie and Nightmare Fredbear. Because Shadow Bonnie shows up. I forget if it's more likely if it's hotter in your office or just less frequent if it's colder. But you know, keep office cold, good. And the same is also true for Nightmare Fredbear, because if the office gets too hot, he starts to eat you. Which I think I didn't get him to show up when I actually had him. Like I didn't see him at all because I just stayed on top of the temperature the whole time, apparently. But I think his mechanic is literally just Jacko Chica's mechanic from Ultimate Custom Night. But again, he didn't show up, so he's apparently not that hard to stay on top of. All right, poison. Is this fighting? Oh, there's a percussion. Pokemon music needs to bring back the cowbell. Okay, I'll share. I don't want a fossil. I just want to get by. We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy. Why is the game lagging? That's weird. It's not my wallpaper shuffling this time. I'm on the Switch. Switch 2, I will add. It's the improved processing power of the top of the line Nintendo hardware. And the Game Boy Advance game is still lagging. Do you want the Helix fossil? No. Take the Dome fossil. Because I'm a heathen. I'm a blasphemer. Alright, then this fossil is mine. Enjoy. Oh, nice. One shot. Good job, Gojira. Are you and Cinder caught up yet? Yes. Okay, now I can more properly compare their stats. But I can't properly say the word properly. Attack is better. Defense is better. Just every stat except speed. But that's just until that's until Cinder is a Charizard. Once that happens, I don't know. She might become better. You know, I do kind of want to Like I said, I'm tempted to do a hard mode playthrough of Frick Bears. Ah, the sun! Finally! And, fighting guys? A kick of brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach to your Pokemon. No, no. No. Mega Punch? Actually, wait, isn't Mega Kick the better move? Maybe I do want you to teach someone Mega Kick. Able. Oh, it's only 5 PP. And not perfectly accurate. I don't want Mega Kick. You come crawling back when you realize the value of a Mega Kick. Punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When your chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree? Yes? Hello, let me teach to your Pokemon. Yeah, 20 PP. Also not perfectly accurate, but... And it's normal, it's not even fighting. Get out of here, both of you. You're both clowns. Also, if I'm seeing this correctly, I mean, I could be hallucinating. But this path... Roar! Oh, I didn't find the other Moonstone. Oh. That's okay, there'll be another one. Did I just... Okay. I think I'm at a point of no return now. I was gonna say yeah, never mind. I was gonna say I think that they changed this route so that you can go back. No, I think I just passed the point of no return, and it just took me a minute to get there. Oh, quick attack. Oh, good for you. Oh, very smart of you. Ah, quickly poisoned yourself. That's all you achieved. Yeah, as I was saying before I got distracted by leaving the cave, I do kind of want to look at like the entire set of animatronics in Frick Bears 3 and see if I can like plan a Vanessa route, like what would be the most ideal set of animatronics to pick if you're picking 3 every night. So like I said, I think I said, you know, Withered Foxy, pretty easy to deal with. Bonnie, with Bonnie, pretty easy to deal with. Withered Chica, she's in the vent. And then if you get like Mr. Hippo and Toy Bonnie, I was gonna say Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, like they are also in the vents. It's like, sure, that's a lot of guys in the vents, but I don't know, it doesn't sound that hard to deal with. Again, the thing that really scares me about the idea of a Vanessa playthrough is more difficult regular Foxy. It's something I really want to see about playing on hard. If the animatronics are more aggressive, that means they're attacking more frequently. I thought that was Waluigi for a moment. Yeah, so if they're attacking more frequently, that means you're defending them off more frequently, which should mean you get more coins. I just wonder what that's like. Yo, Leaf, you still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I got a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me show you what you caught. Let me see what you caught, Leaf. Maybe I can't read. I don't know. Gojira. You know what? Do a focus energy. Not the sand. Ah, Pidgey's got diarrhea. Well, at least he's gonna poison himself the moment he decides to attack. Like a, we fight like a real fighter. Okay, well, that wasn't a physical attack. Ah, there you go. What? Huh. Okay, I guess it doesn't trigger all the time, but it should have. And your sand meant nothing. Now here's the problem. Not Thrash. Thrash is not a problem. I mean, I like that Peck is flying. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Peck for now. I was always gonna get rid of Focus Energy. There's the percussion again. Yeah, Squirtle. Squirtle's the problem. Well, at least he's not a War Turtle yet. He's missed. Okay, maybe not as much of a problem as I thought it was gonna be. Unless I keep missing. But Gojira is taking the hit like a champ, as I seem to always say. There.